You know what? There's something missing in this review. I know. Much better. Darling stars Lauren Ashley Carter and is directed by Mickey Keating. So if you are a lurker on Netflix and you like to look for maybe unknown horror movies, then Darling might be right up your alley, especially if you like art house type horror films. And thank God for the Killer Flicks Facebook page, because we discuss so many different horror films. A lot of these films I've never even heard of, so it's great to find these hidden gems, I guess you could call them. And I have to thank my friend, his name is Rob Muse. He introduced me to this movie called Darling. He said, you have to watch this movie. It is his favorite movie of 2015. So I thought, Rob is a big horror fan just like me. I have to check this movie out. So that's what I did tonight. I just got through watching it, as a matter of fact. And let me just say, wow, completely blown away. But first off, let's get you guys the plot. This is about a caretaker. Her name in the film is Darling, and she's caretaking for this building in New York. The one caveat there is the previous caretaker jumped off the ledge. She killed herself. This is a building that is haunted, but Darling needs the money, so she takes this job. And throughout this movie, Darling starts losing her mind. She starts having all these futuristic visions of murder, and really the building just intoxicates itself within her, and she falls deeply into madness. Now, for a story like this, nothing suits it better than art house horror filmmaking, and that's what this is. This is not your take your brain out of your head and just sit back and enjoy the show. No, this is something different. This is something that you have to immerse yourself into. This is the type of movie that you turn off the lights, you put down the phone, and really it's only an hour and I think 18 minutes, but it is so immersive. And what's really cool about it is it's black and white. And I always welcome that. I love movies that are in black and white. It reminds me of Psycho. It definitely has that Psycho type feel, The Shining. You can tell that Mickey Keating really did his homework on this, and he studied the works of Stanley Kubrick and Alfred Hitchcock, Roman Polanski. You're gonna get those vibes quite a bit in this movie. But this is really his vision. The camera tells the story in this. There are very few characters, and you will get lost in this movie. Like I said, the camera guides you through everything. Very little dialogue whatsoever. But that's okay, because you're gonna understand what's going on because of all the camera techniques that Mickey Keating utilizes throughout this film. And not just the camera techniques, the music. The music is so immersive. And again, it has those Kubrick and especially Hitchcock type vibes to them. Now let me just say, some of this imagery is not for the faint of heart, and you might have nightmares. There are quite a few instances in this movie where you'll see subliminal frames that are dropped in throughout the movie. And pay attention, because a lot of these frames really tell the story. Many times this reminded me of The Exorcist, where the priest, he started seeing all these visions of these demons, and you're definitely gonna get that vibe here. And finally, I gotta talk about Lauren Ashley Carter. This movie really rests on her shoulders. If you have a subpar actress or actor in a movie like this, then everything else will fall beneath her. She really holds this movie up on her shoulders. Her acting is phenomenal. And like I said, very little dialogue, so she has to tell the story through her facial expressions, through her mannerisms, and she really just shines. And a lot of times when you're scared because of what she is doing. Guys, I can't recommend this movie enough. I'm giving this crap on an island. It is that amazing of a movie. It's very immersive, and I just love good art house horror, especially if it's scary, and this is scary. So anyway, guys, your assignment, go to Netflix right now, pull this movie up, watch it, go to the comments, let me know what you think. Some of you might not like this movie. I'm not gonna lie, it's not for everybody, but I loved it. It was right up my alley. Especially if you like Kubrick and Hitchcock, then I think you'll really dig this. But make sure you watch it with the lights off, you have really good sound, and make sure there's no interruptions. That is gonna be the best way to enjoy Darling. So anyway, guys, what are your thoughts on Darling? Looking forward to hearing them. Make sure you join the Killer Flicks Facebook page, where we talk horror all day, every day. Like, subscribe, comment, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd, and Humdrum out.